everyone, Dr. Meme here. Today we're going to be playing more of KFC's new dating sim game. Dating Simulator, finger licking good. Let's continue. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. Ooh, is it how to cook KFC? Because I need to know that. You open the cover and find the library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it out is Borko. Borko. That name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet night holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realise that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home in your tired state. You don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you are tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. Oh. Zzz. Well, it says zzz, but you don't actually make that noise when sleeping, do you? You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you have. Were they memories or premonitions? And then there was the secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the spork monster, she launches into a story of her own. Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might like Clank. Oh, yeah, she's done the face again. Like him. Like. I know it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him I like him. We got to talking after class, and he's actually totally a sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all sorts of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders was the most popular kid in his high school? No, but that does make complete sense. Yeah, but he was so popular that he was voted prom king at a school he didn't even go to, and was also the convertible that he himself rode on in the front of the homecoming parade. I'm thinking maybe something got lost in pressure cooker language translation there. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you slowed down with the new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. You're a thing now. We definitely connected yesterday. Ha 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 ha, sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great! You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, then why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? Your bestie's eyes lit up. They don't look very lit up, they just look normal to me. A secret ingredient? Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in a botanical can't read half the words this game says to me. At least I can actually read today though. Botanical garden, where I was wandering. This can't be good. He told me all about his passion for spices. Secret spices. The man even gave me some to show what he meant. He said it was a powder created from super duper dried flower petals, and that if I thought I could read today, I guess I can't. And that if I did him a big favour, I could have some of my own. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice, he even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later I cooked with them. A very strange feeling came over me, and the flavour was unlike anything I had ever tasted. I think you're being very liberal with the meaning spices here. Well, there you go. It goes from being... Well, still got the excited posture, but not so excited face. Whatever. Anyhow, we both spare interest in cooking, so we've stayed in touch, you know, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about the new spices. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe, and besides, I only know one ingredient, so I doubt it would be much use to anyone. Cough, cough, fibber, cough. No, it's cough, fibber, cough. I was reading the other one before I read this one. Oh well. Please, it would mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or Colonel Sir. Okay, I can't. I might need glasses. You know what? I need to turn the light on. That's what it is. Once I turn the light on, then I can do it. Right, there we are. Right, what do you think? Should you protect Colonel Sanders' secret or share it with your bestie? Well, if I share it, then she's going to tell everyone. Because if I got told a secret, I definitely don't tell it to my best friends. I mean, girls do, but I'm not a girl, so I'm just going to make up a fake ingredient. You quickly make up a fake ingredient name. I don't know. How about... It was Eye of Newt. I know it sounds like some kind of witch's poison, but what can you do? Eye of Newt. Wow. You've satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some dumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. It's probably not good. Before you can confirm that she's definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. Wind rushes in. Cherry blossom petals fill the air. It's got good animation. Whoa! It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school. He's arriving on his horse. Why don't you just take a car? It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school. Stand back and admire his majestic glory. Run to him. Well, you can't. Well, yes you can. So the best way to show how... Okay. Actually, I feel that might be a bad idea. Oh. No, he won't sweep you on the back of your stallion and ride away together. Oh, Colonel, my friend. However, your sudden movement surprised the horse, and it rears up, kicking you directly in the face. The force of the blow completely knocks you out cold. In the darkness, you see a vision. Ooh, Doctor, I am here to deliver you a message. Not this guy. It is important that you remember this exactly as I say it. If you forget, the world could end, so you know it's serious. I have been trapped in a realm beyond, but a great prophecy relies on my return. Only you can save me. All you have to do is repeat my name 3 times. And that name is... Before you can continue, you're suddenly awake. Ah, jeez. You wake up to find Colonel Sanders tending to you. He roused you back to life with a satchel of secret spices, or is that just his natural seasoned musk? Compliment the craftsmanship of his horseshoes. Yeah, maybe. Maybe he shouldn't ride a horse to school. Just get a car. And don't run up to animals you don't know. Hard to say who's in the wrong here. I don't know. One thing's for sure, Colonel Sanders is pretty dreamy. You know what, for someone who's meant to be old and fat and they portrayed him in like a slim young man form, still with the grey hair, he actually does look alright. Like, look, his shoulders stick out, he's got decent-ish muscles, I guess. He's got a nice haircut, nice glasses, a lovely little beard here, rolled up sleeves and a nice apron to show off the lovely natural shape of his body. Or he could have got plastic surgery, you never know, because Colonel Sanders in real life is actually quite fat, believe it or not. So let's continue. That horse has beautiful shoes. I could really feel how smooth and sturdy they were when they were pressing into my face. Oh look, hearts. Does that mean he likes me? That's nice to hear. No one truly appreciates good craftsmanship anymore. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. Oh no. When you enter the classroom, you see your two rivals, Ashley and Van Van, are doing something bad. By the way, they're hiding. You know it must be really bad. Like, counterfeiting recipes bad, experimented with restricted ingredients bad, summoning a demon bad. Okay, I don't think it's that far. One thing I want to know is how do I save? because as you saw before. Okay, I had a mind block. Okay, no, I remember. But before we loaded onto this and it brought us back way fast. So how do we know when it's actually like ready to play and when it's not? I'm gonna have to quickly search that up quickly. So I will quickly stop the recording and we'll be back when I'm finished researching. So I found my answer, and the answer is that you can't. You just gotta deal with it. Anyway, I will end the recording soon, so it's not too much of a deal. Because when I next start, then I can continue. You try and get a peek. Oh, sorry. You try and get a peek over at Van Van's hulking shoulders. Oh, shoulders, sorry. But he sees you coming. Van Van. Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Why don't you make like a bee and mind your own wax, honey? Tell them to stop acting immature. Act like you're not interested in them, but really try and get a closer look. Well, which one should I do? Go on, this one. Culinary school is to be respected. This kind of nonsense is a waste of everyone's time. Now you upset me. Oh, and you're the Emperor of Cooking, are you? You make the rules? I'm not sure you'd know. A good meal if it ate you. Being the best chef in the world makes more culinary skills than it takes creativity. It takes panache. And if it doesn't hurt, to use a little evil. You finally get a closer look at what they were hiding and instantly recognize. It's a book, just like the one you found after your encounter with the spork monster. That's the same book I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, and who hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom and its contents are secrets. You notice that they haven't been just been studying the book. They've got Pop pinned against the wall and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. We're playing, hee. Before you can dig in any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Beep beep. Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls over Van Van's meaty foot. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts. You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such a language, not even from a stand mixer. No, your mother was a stand mixer. Whoops. Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van, sending him flying across the room. Oh, that's something we haven't seen before. Her eyes have gone evil. Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them. Ashley's tone has changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know that this is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena at least, or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got a lofty career aspirations to focus on. Maybe I can help you with your business plan? Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of class. He's panting, which doesn't seem abnormal. He's a professor, but also a dog. Students, please take your seats. Well, the only seat we're going to be taking is the seat that says end the video, because I'm going to end the video because I don't want this one to be as long as the last one. The last one was an hour, and I'm pretty sure you don't want to watch an hour of content, so I'm going to stop the video here, and hopefully next time we continue here. It's probably not going to be here, probably going to be to the bar where we just beat the sport monster. I'm not sure. But either way, I'm going to end the video here, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.